Out if you're the owner of an assault weapon here in New York State and you haven't registered it yet. Today is the day that you're required to register under the SAFE Act, and people have threatened that they would not in protest. Well, some estimate that 1 to 2 million New Yorkers own assault weapons, but there are no estimates on just how many of them have been registered. And Matt Markham is live in the Capitol newsroom now with the story. And we talked a little bit about this at noon today, Matt. I mean, compliance is key here for a lot of people. There are penalties on the line.
Yeah, there are. But on top of that, there are plenty of unknowns, at least at this point, Liz, including who will comply, who has already, and how that compliance, will be enforced.
I think it is such a flawed piece of legislation, I've said from day one, that it should be scrapped.
James Darrah is a gun owner, a competitive shooter, and a pistol safety instructor. He says the controversial law is confusing and conflicting for him and other gun owners.
I think it frustrates them terribly. The people that I know that own firearms are legal firearms owners. We go to great lengths to maintain our legality.
15 months after the SAFE Act was signed into law, a provision requiring owners of assault-style rifles to register them takes effect. It's unclear, though, who already has. New York State Police said in a statement, quote, "A provision in the SAFE Act pertaining to confidentiality prevents the state police from releasing information related to the registration of assault weapons, including the number of weapons registered." Do you suspect that most people who live in Schoharie County have registered or plan at least to register by the end of the day?
I don't think they will register them. There'll be a very low number of people that register them, if any of them do.
Schoharie County Sheriff Tony Desmond said someone would likely have to commit another crime before police found a gun which wasn't SAFE Act compliant.
We're not going to be out looking for any weapons. Certainly if somebody commits a crime using one of those weapons, we'll have to do something, but we certainly don't have the time or the manpower to go out and look for these weapons. There's more important things that we need to do.
Well, the state police says that failure to register an assault-style rifle is punishable, actually, as a Class A misdemeanor and forfeiture of the firearm or firearms. If failure to register is deemed to be unintentional, though, a 30-day amnesty period will be extended so that a person can actually register their weapon without being prosecuted. Liz?